It's time for Culpeper basketball. Tonight, the Culpeper Blue Devils against the Eastern View Cyclones from Eastern View High School. Traditional crosstown rivalry, Gary Deal. And first game was a runaway in favor of Culpeper, and this probably will be too. But you never know in a traditional rivalry like this.
Yeah, I think as we've discussed the last several girls' Culpeper games, it's all about Amaya Robinson, and watching her as she finishes her senior season and leading the state basically in scoring.
All right, we're just about set for the national anthem here, and we'll bring you up to date on the starting lineups afterwards. First game of a doubleheader tonight. The girls' game, boys' games will follow approximately 20 minutes after this game. Culpeper comes in with a record of 11 wins and 3 losses. They are hot as they can be, and they will go as far as Amaya Robinson, who averages 31.5 points a ball game, can lead them. Eastern View, on the other hand, 4 wins and 10 losses. It's been a long season for Mike McCombs, and it's going to be a long night tonight. I got a feeling, unfortunately. All right, we got the starting lineups coming out. Mr. Deal, would you handle that for us?
Yes. Gabrielle Davis, number 0, been playing well. Lynn Weichel, who had 20 points the last time these two teams played. Oriana Gonzalez. Number 12, Samantha Thomas. And 21, the superstar, Amaya Robinson, who is committed to Virginia State University down in Petersburg, Division II. Congratulations to her. And not too far away where we can go check her out sometime.
Absolutely. All right, for the home Eastern View Cyclones, who only playing with 7 players tonight on the floor. They've got Jazz Smith is out with a knee injury, and Lexi Jenkins out for a broken thumb for Culpeper. Lena Abed.
Lena Abed starts it out, number 10. An EV Deal next, number 15. Very athletic. 32, Carmen Johnson, who had 10 points last time these two teams played. 33, Angie, help me with the last name. Jamanju. And number 34, Caitlin McFarland.
All right. Blue Devils, of course, in the gold and the blue, and Eastern View in the lighter blue and the white lighter blue numerals. Well, Deal, how much snow we gonna get?
What I'm hearing is around 10 inches.
Okay.
With a couple of inches of sleet on top of that. Your prediction a couple of days ago was like 18 inches, right?
They've changed that, man. You listen to these forecasts, it'll make you think it's the end of the world as we know it. It ain't gonna be that bad, but it could be pretty bad. But the best thing is stay home, and the one thing that I hope it doesn't happen is that the power goes out just before the NFL championship games on Sunday.
Yeah, we do not want to see that, Donnie. That's very important.
Yeah,
it's worth going out to try and buy a generator and get it tied in.
You couldn't buy a generator in Culpeper today. Your life depended on it. All right. Ariana Gonzalez jumping for Culpeper, and she gets the tip from DiMaggio. Brent Weichel outside, Robinson. In the corner, Davis. Three-pointer will not go. Double teamed in the back court. Finally, McFarland comes loose. Deal. Three-pointers no good. Underneath. Weichel.
Weichel had 20 in the last game, Donnie.
Robinson with a 31.5 average. You missed that one. Takes her a little while to get going. And Weichel comes through from behind. I talked to Mike McCombs today, and he said, or yesterday, I said, main thing is put four people on Robinson and just leave the other person to guard everybody. He said, Weichel kills us every time we play her.
Yeah, she had 20 last game, and you can't discount Gabrielle Davis either. She's been playing really well lately, so they're coming into form close to tournament time.
Robinson. Off balance shot there, no good. Rebound comes down to DiMaggio. Jamu, I'm going to get this girl's name right before the night is over. Jamu. Thomas, the rebound. Davis. Whistle.
Davis is only a freshman. We talked about that last game too, and she's got a lot of potential going forward.
She's going to be a good one. And Evie Deal for Eastern View is just a sophomore. Davis for two.
Evie Deal is, you can tell by the way she moves, she is very athletic.
Her father was a good baseball player. And 1 out of 2. So Culpeper gets on the board first. Well, they haven't put it on the board yet. Come on, put that point up there. Out of bounds, it will belong to Eastern View. Corbin Johnson tosses it in. Lena Abed. Back to Johnson for three. Off the mark, Thomas. Robinson for three. Got the roll. Yeah, they finally put that free throw up on the board there. I was wondering about that. Steal. Davis on the drive. Easy two.
She showed her athletic ability there a little bit, Donnie. She's quick. She's smooth on the court. I like the way she moves, especially on defense. Her offensive game will come around in the next couple of years, but defensively, she is very good.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor, and with timeout, we will pause for 30 seconds.
This is where we begin. To us, Culpeper was and is Main and Davis Street. Culpeper's history has been well recorded. Its story has been told through memories passed from generation to generation.
And it was one of these events that comes along once in a lifetime.
We have so much history to be shared, and it's good to be here with these gentlemen doing it.
Some of this is history that nobody else knows.
Yeah.
So here we are, all firsthand, first person, and ready to tell our stories.
Davis with a steal. Last time these two teams played, it was 82-30 in favor of Culpeper, and this one is headed in the same direction.
$17-0 the other night against, was it Chancellor?
Yep. Deal. Lost it momentarily, saved in. Thomas lost. McFarland tries to put it up. No. Amaya Robinson. 2 on 3. Couldn't get it to go. Scramble. You keep waiting for the whistle to blow, and they didn't blow the whistle. The whole gym was anticipating the whistle blow, and then they just got to lay in there. Backcourt pressure there, finally broken deal. McFarland takes a 10-footer, no. Davis driving. Oh, nice move there by Gabby Davis.
Very nice. Good left hand on that.
Robinson. Davis. Amaya will take a 3 off the front iron. No foul call there. Abed wanted one. Deal driving. And 2 points. Carmen Johnson. Or excuse me, that was Jemu.
Can't give her that much. Missed it though. That's surprising.
Davis tries hard, can't get it up there. Abed comes out, Davis on her, and lost out of bounds. It will stay with Eastonview.
Referees are letting them play, Donnie. I've seen a couple instances where he could have called foul and let it go.
Coming down on 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Big lead, 10-point lead for Culpeper. Abed, nope. And the ball will go out of bounds. Robinson just lets it go. Just remember, got a second game after this one. The Culpeper boys and Eastonview boys. That should be a good one. Very competitive, both of them. Deal. 1 on 4. And those are not numbers that you want to drive on. Abed throws it in. And kicked out of bounds. Off the foot of an Eastonview player. Robinson takes another 3. She is ice cold tonight. She had a hard time scoring from distance the other night. She had most of her points were on short shots.
Yeah, layups
And speaking of which,
yep, steals. Her shot looks so good. You think she's going to make it 70% of the time, but last several games she hadn't been shooting. 50% probably. She's very streaky sometimes, though.
J-Move, nope. Rebound comes down. Thomas, and she travels.
I love the way Amaya sets up and squares up and shoots that three. And she's got a very nice step back, too. So, and with great rotation on the ball. So if you leave her open, if I'm an opposing coach, I do not want to leave her open from three-point range.
Abed, nope. Davis ahead. Robinson back to Davis for two. Those two kids work together really well.
Davis has a good left hand. I like the way she uses that left hand.
She's a good athlete. And a steal ahead. Gren Weichel, two more. 18-2 with a minute 27 seconds left. We got a timeout on the floor called by Culpeper. And the timeout will remind you about some of our sponsors like Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. LocalSportsHistory.com is the community sports site that you are building organically. Check out local sports information or contribute your submissions at localsportshistory.com. Battlefield Automotive featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 540-547-3673. And Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels. They can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530. Well, we thought it was going to be a runaway, and it is so far, Gary Deal, 18-2. Culpeper leading Eastern View. Culpeper coming in, as we said, with a record of 11-3, and Eastern View 4-10. Rebuilding year for Mike McCombs.
Yeah, and you can see that Culpeper is not only driven by Amaya Robinson, they have some good players other than her.
Deal puts one up, a little short, scramble for the ball. Davis had it, got it back, and it's kicked out of bounds. And Davis apparently was the player that kicked it out, so it belonged to Eastern View as Culpeper sets up in their backcourt press.
That's when Davis has got to realize to just control the ball, bring it back up top, and set it up instead of pressing and pushing against 3 or 4 people down there.
Carver Johnson shot no good. The other direction. Robinson drive. Ooh, a little dippy there.
A little Maravich.
Yep. 20-2, 40 seconds and counting in the first quarter.
Ooh.
And, that looked like a foul. No call. Davis kind of smiling. I think she knows she got away with one.
They're letting them play. I like that.
Inbounds play. Johnson off the glass too hard. And Deal comes down with it. She's tied up, and the arrow pointing in the direction of Culpeper. As we said, Eastern View playing with only 7 players tonight, so they get in foul trouble. They're in real trouble. Robinson, 18 seconds. Baseline, Crop. Davis driving, and Davis scoring. Nice little soft touch there.
Yeah.
2 seconds, and that's it. First quarter comes to an end with the score. Culpeper 22, Eastern View 2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This season of high school basketball is brought to you by Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air. Battlefield Automotive. featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the entire Culpeper community. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org.
TT Gatling will throw it in to Lini Abed, and we're underway. Deal has it taken away, but gets it back.
Culpeper's drop back in a 2-3 zone.
Abed misses. McFarland misses. Robinson the other way. And she turned it over. Palming violation called against Amaya Robinson. They were calling that all the time at the beginning of the season, and then they, a lot of times the officials do that. They come out with something, we're going to really be tough on this year, but then they kind of let it go. It's the first one I've seen called in a while. Robinson. Loston had her pocket picked by Deal. Deal 1-on-4. And
see, I like to see Amaya. I mean, there's 3 or 4 defensive players back there in the lane, and she's instead of trying to dribble through all those players, just pull up and shoot that 15-footer and square up. Don't shoot it off balance. Just stop on a dime and shoot that little 15-footer and she would score.
When we came along, the 15-footer was, everybody did it. Now it's either a layup or a three-point. Nobody will shoot it. Three-point shot up by Abed, no good. Davis, and she got fouled, but she also traveled in there too, so they're going to call the foul.
All your good players have that in their game, though. They can pull up at any time. They don't. If the lanes to the basket is not open, they'll pull up, shoot that little jumper, and knock them down 75% of the time.
But not many coaches teach that anymore. That's a lost art. And of course, everybody used to sit and shoot in the backyard out there, sit out there, with their hoops, and the 10-footer was the big thing, man. You pop that in all day long. Jump ball.
Well, it's still active. Jamar Rosen, even Cooper Flagg's got a lot of that. I mean, all your good players, they still have that in their arsenal.
Way outside, Robinson. Orange had it knocked out of bounds. And it's touched last by Culpeper, so it will belong to Eastern View. Deal. Johnson. Abed, 3. Yes! 3-pointer by Lena Abed, 22-5.
It's a good-looking shot.
Robinson still has, she's 0 for 4 now in the field. Abed stepped on the line, so it belongs to Culpeper.
That should have been a blocking foul right there. But he didn't call it. So.
Lanaya Tyree will throw it in. Davis.
Good pass. Oh.
And dumped it off. Skylar Orange couldn't handle it.
Davis has a good feeling for the game. She's got, and I think it's only going to get better.
Oh,
she's very aware, has good peripheral vision. I think she's going to be a good one, Donnie.
I'm pretty sure of that. She is already a pretty good one.
Yep.
And 2-pointer will not go from McFarland. Skylar Orange clears it. Davis will take a three. And coming up from behind is Madison Crop.
Davis needs to get out and work on her shot this summer. Just shoot, 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 Gabriella.
Johnson, nope. Davis the other way, 1-on-2, wheels in the lane, puts it up, nope. Crop, nope. And finally, Davis on a third try. That is, Madison Crop has showed me a few things too. This girl, she comes in and does a good job.
I'd like to see Culpeper play Spotswood again. I believe they can give them a better game than they did last time.
Well, I'd like to see them play them here if they do.
Yeah.
Johnson outside Abed will take another three. And that's 2 out of 2 there for Lena Abed.
Smooth looking for Lena. I like it.
We got a whistle and foul. And going to the line will be Gabby Davis. Davis 0 for 1. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. And Davis is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 27-8.
14 for Davis.
Abed double team, gets it off to Johnson. Driving. And foul before she gets there.
The stands are filling up some, Donnie, it looks like. But getting some energy in here. The boys' game, to me, should be a good game.
Oh, absolutely. Both of them have almost identical records and should be a really good ball game. And you figure this was going to be a blowout. And backcourt violation and an out of bounds violation, both. Maya Robinson in the corner. Thomas down low. Weichel now back in there. Stops. Little 10-footer, no good. Follow up is in by Robinson.
When Robinson gets to the next level in Division II, Donnie, she's going to be working a lot harder, let me tell you. They're going to work her a lot more than she's working right now. Even though she's looks good out there on the court, but it's going to be a totally different level of play.
Well, we kind of saw that over at Spotswood when she was confronted over there by a really good defense. And, you know, some of these teams that play it now are not that good.
She's going to get in better shape. They're going to work her harder in practice. It's going to be more practices, more intense practices, more line touches, more working on fundamentals and moves and turning faces and ball handling drills. It's going to be a totally different atmosphere than what high school is.
Knowing this kid, she'll handle it.
She will, I agree.
Abed on the baseline, puts it up and can't get it to go. Gets it back though. And Lita sets up the offense again. Carmen Johnson down the lane. Nice little teardrop there.
Yeah, Carmen, the last time they played, she had 10 points. So.
Well, Robinson that time can't get it to go. Thomas clears. And loose ball scramble. And it will go over to Eastern View.
That's 3-second call there.
3:26 left to go in the first half. And Abed is fouled by Brent Weichel.
Minor compared to some of the fouls I think they haven't called tonight.
Abed setting up the offense against the zone. Thomas takes that one. Weichel. Little off balance shot there. Robinson. Trying to do a little bit too much. And ended up losing it out of bounds. (29-10) our score, 2:46 to go, first half.
I'd like to see Oriana Gonzalez really start playing well, and because she's a big presence in there. She looks like she's pretty tall,
But
and they're going to need her on defense.
She pretty much has been a non-factor tonight, and that's the 5th one in a row that Robinson has missed from the outside, and the follow-up in there by Skylar Orange. Gonzalez, I don't think we've mentioned her name the whole night. Underneath, Johnson has it blocked.
By Gonzalez.
By Gonzalez.
Yes. She's tall in there. She's a big presence.
And she hustles. Robinson. Yep. 31-10. 21-point lead for Culpeper. Abed. Johnson.
Don't want to. You don't want to. It's what you don't want to do. You don't want to dribble to that corner and get trapped.
Yep, that's exactly what she did. And taken away by Maju. The other way, Abed for 2.
Yeah, Maya dribbled into that triple team there again. She got to be a little more patient, pull up Maya and shoot that shot.
Weichel for 3. Grand Weichel. Granddaddy probably home there in West Virginia cheering that one on. And Johnson is fouled on the way in.
Granddad's Mr. Chambers, right?
Right.
Yeah, nice. Seems like a nice gentleman. Came up and talked to us the other night.
He lives over there, West Virginia, in the hilly part down there where the sun comes up at 11:30, goes down at 12:30. Those mountains.
Never heard that variation.
Oh
before,
yeah,
man.
man. Those are mountainous areas down there. Carmen Johnson puts the first one up. McFarland comes back into the ball game. Second shot by Carmen Johnson coming. 1 out of 2. Gonzalez ahead to Robinson.
There we go.
And Amaya.
That's what I like to see right there, though. That was a nice shot, nice pull up.
Last 2 games, she has not had a good outside shooting night either time.
Yeah, and her rotation looks off a little bit. I think she maybe needs to go out and work on it a little bit.
Well, she's 0 out of 6 from the 3-point range.
I think the ball's not coming off that index fingertip the way it should. And I know that's detailed, Donnie, but
That's true.
it needs to come off that fingertip.
It does.
Just to get, she's losing a little bit of spin on it. I mean, she always had quite a bit of spin. Like that shot right there had pretty good spin. The other couple shots that she's has been shooting from the outside hasn't had that same
You
rotation.
watch that spin, the good spin on a free throw, the ball will hit the ground and bounce back.
Yes, it will.
Right? Just
Yeah.
like a golf ball.
That one right there didn't either. It didn't have as much spin.
Well, you don't stay hot all the time, so. With a 31-point average, she'll be getting them somewhere. How many she have tonight?
13.
Talk about what a bad night she has. She's got 13 points in the first half. Come on, guys. All right, Bryn Wyco
Good
dumps
pass.
it off to Skylar Orange for 2.
Very nice pass.
And the first half comes to an end. As we suspected, it is a very lopsided basketball game, but hopefully we'll do better in the second half. 39-13 is our score. Culpeper leading Eastern View. We'll be back with the second half in just a few moments on the Culpeper Media Network. As we get ready for the second half of tonight's game between Culpeper and Eastern View, Gary Deal, running down the scoring in the first half for these two teams.
Yes, Amaya Robinson, she had 13 the first half, and Gabby Davis had 14. And then for Eastern View, Lena Abbott hit some nice shots, Donnie. She has 8 points so far.
And Carmen Johnson has 3, and Angie Jamew has 2. So pretty much according to script, Eastern View does not have the horses this year. Culpeper is just outmanning them both times that we've seen them on the floor.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be interesting to see what Culpeper can do as they approach tournament time, and I'd like to see them really work on their game and get ready for that time of the year.
And it's about here. Ariana Gonzalez will throw the ball in to Gabby Davis in a moment, and we will be underway.
I think Gabby looks like her mother, who I know and is a very nice lady.
Robinson for Culpeper. Davis on the outside. Thomas double teamed in the corner, and ball knocked out of bounds, touched last by Eastern View, so it will stay with Culpeper. Gonzalez will throw it in. Robinson, and she is fouled under there by Jamu. Ball, foul on the floor, so no shots. Outside, Robinson.
Yeah.
Finally, 1 out of 7.
You see the rotation on that, Donnie?
Yep.
That was sweet. That had some good rotation on that ball.
Abed. Baseline. Jamu up for 2. 42-15. And we had a turnover. Somebody stepped over the line when they tossed it in, so the ball will go back to Eastern View. And Jamu puts in another basket and is fouled.
Good playing by Jamu. She Freshman or sophomore, Donnie? Do you know?
I do not. Well, I can find out here in just a moment. She is a 9th grader.
Oh, wow. I like that.
So Mike McCombs has some talent coming up. It just, those off years. And Eastern View has not had, a lot of talent the last few years. So, but he works with them as best he can. But he's had some great teams. Robinson missed again.
It had a little side spin on it. It didn't have that perfect spin like she shot last time.
She's 1 out of 8 now from the 3-point range. Deal stops. Almost lost it.
Good pass by EV.
Well, Jamie couldn't handle that. Bodies fly.
EV hustles. I tell you what, she hustles and quick. She's very quick.
Weichel. No luck there, and the ball. Weichel was on the baseline when she flipped that, so it will go to Eastern View. Culpeper still pressing in the backcourt with a 42-17 lead. J-Move has it blocked. Robinson. All the way. Nope. Drew the foul, though. And we'll go to the free throw line.
I can see Amaya go into that defender there and draw that foul. She faded away that time, still drew the foul, but I think that's something she'll learn going forward and nudge that shoulder into that defender and go up strong.
Well, that was a shot you wouldn't take in college. I mean, you take it against these kids here, but, you get to a higher level, you don't take that shot and stay on the floor. Let's put it that way. And both go in. 18 points for Amaya Robinson. Gabby Davis with a steal and 2 easy ones. 46-17. And we're about ready for the clock to keep running here with a 30-point lead. Abed can't get it to go. Robinson. 3-on-3. Robinson goes down the lane. Got it. And 2. Just when you sit there and you think Robinson, she's not going to make it tonight. She's not going to make it 30-point average tonight. And all of a sudden, boom.
I never thought that, Donnie. not after she had 6 points in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Well, she had 7 points in the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And 8.
She got a sweet foul shot.
She does.
When she has her time and squares up, and she's got a beautiful shot.
49-17. Abed. Johnson. A little too hard. Robinson leads it ahead to Bryn Weichel. And Bryn puts it in for 2 over every deal.
7 points for Bryn.
Yep. Deal hustle back on that. She's a hustler.
She is a hustler.
She is a hustling little ball player.
She's only going to get better.
McFarland can't get it to go from the corner. Gonzalez. Robinson. Well, she
hesitated on that. See, the tempo was off there because she hesitated. She couldn't make up her mind what she wanted to do there.
She is 1 out of 9 from 3-point range tonight.
Her focus right on that shot. If I was talking to her, I would say you got to focus and be smooth on that shot. You can't hesitate. You can't make a decision, oh, I'm going to drive, I'm not going to drive. You got to focus only on that shot. Like you say a lot of times, Donnie, you got to focus on what you're doing completely instead of having second thoughts on process.
J-Move off the front iron. I correct myself. Amaya has 2 out of 9 from 3-point range tonight. And she is 21 on the night now. Angie J. Moon can't get it to stay in. Robinson like a whirlwind down the floor. No good. 2 out of 10 now. And we got a timeout on the floor with a score of 51-17. Timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
This season of high school basketball is brought to you by Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the entire Culpeper community. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org.
Town rivalry. Second game to come later on tonight between Culpeper and Easterview boys. Hope you'll stick around. Still got time to come out and watch it.
Should be a barn burner, that's for sure.
J-Move, no. The freshman again, got it. She's starting to make her presence known there. Angie J-Move.
Yeah, that should have been a foul. She should have went to the line on that too.
Ren Weichel. Little firm. And J-Move comes down with the ball. Carmen Johnson got a bump and drew the foul.
I think Easternview actually has settled down and playing a better second half than they did the first half.
Oh, yeah. Johnson a little off the front iron. Mike McCombs over there setting up his offense, or perhaps his defense. Carmen Johnson, second shot. And she got a really favorable roll there, 1 out of 2. 51-20, 31-point lead for Culpeper. So the clock may just continue to run here if both coaches agree. Davis for 3, the freshman.
Very nice shot by Gabby. 19 points for her tonight.
I don't know that I'd be pressing at this stage of the game, leading 54-20. Robinson missed it, but she will go to the line.
Every basket, how do you say it, Donnie? Every basket she makes is a new record for in the record books.
New record for Culpeper and a new record for the Battlefield District.
And in the state of Virginia too, correct?
No, she's way down the list in the state of Virginia. There's a girl down in Wise County that has almost 3,000 points.
But she's I'd say in the top, what, 10?
Oh yeah, she's probably the top 5, 6.
Well, that's worth a ribbon, I would say.
Well, it ain't chump change, I'm telling you.
All-time league scorers, and you're in the top 5.
Another whistle. And the ball will, let's see who's going to get it. Well, they put it down. It's going to be Eastonview ball. Nobody was going to pick it up. So official just going to put it down, and Gabby Davis, and there's Deal. And Deal forced her to miss that shot, and then came down with a rebound and was fouled.
And I will say this, Donnie. In my opinion, Deal didn't force her to miss that. Gabby tried to draw the foul, like we've seen a lot of times. Try to draw the foul and make the basket too. Gabby, you go ahead and make that basket. Don't do a whole lot trying to draw that foul.
But
make
I
that basket.
want to give Deal credit for being down there and hustling and getting there on the.
Oh, she hustles. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. I love the way she plays.
Yep. Robinson. That was
George Gervin.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Ice. George Gervin, Ice Man.
Deal. Carmen Johnson. And foul's going to be called on Sam Thomas.
The problem is, Donnie, when I say Maravich and I say Iceman and Gervin, most people out there listening probably don't even know who they are. They probably have to Google them, you know. So I'm showing my age, but
there's few people as old as you are, Deal. You're right. Listen, Pete Maravich, those guys you're talking about are good. Pete Maravich was in a class by himself.
Yes, he was.
All right, Carmen Johnson at the line.
Some of the moves that Amaya makes reminds me of Maravich and Gervin, the way she flicks that wrist and spins that ball in off the glass.
I'll tell you, somebody else that could do that too was Chip Boots.
Yep.
Chip was a heck of a ball player.
Yes, he was.
Culpeper.
Yes, he was.
He could do some acrobatics. Jamu missed that shot. Robinson behind the back with the dribble. Finds a little space and drew the foul. Amaya Robinson will go to the line. She is 2 for 9 from the three-point range tonight, but she still has 25 points. And 26. Averaging 31.5. And in and out. Whistle, not sure what's going on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You got to get this. Where did this guy come from? Oh, my goodness. He reminds me of our producer, John Krawchuk.
That's the kind of costume that John needs to put on.
Jamu up. No. This kid's going to be all right once she gets going.
Watch his pass.
Robinson for 2.
Good pass. Davis has a good eye and a good feel for the game.
How'd you like to see Davis and Amaya Robinson as freshmen go all the way through together? That would have been sweet. That would have been something. But you know, the thing of it is, you got one going out that's really good, and you got another one coming in. So you got the continuation of the program at Culpeper.
What's Weichel? Is she an underclassman or?
Yes, she's an underclassman. I'm not sure. I think she's a junior, but
okay.
I believe. Don't take it to court, but missed that one. Culpeper ball, 38 seconds left to go in the third period. Culpeper leading 61-22. Scotland Orange now in. Gabby Davis, nope. And Thomas put it up. Couldn't get it to go, but got fouled. McFarland will check back in for Easterview.
The stands are getting crowded, Donnie. I think we're going to have some energy in here tonight.
No question about that. Thomas about brought snow with that one. That was up. She got some attitude on that one.
Do you have to mention snow?
I don't mind the snow. I just don't want that ice. That freezing rain. Sleet is fine.
2026. It didn't snow like that back in your day when you were born in 1926.
Ha, ha, ha. I remember a big snowstorm in 1996. And then in 2016, it seems like on the 6s you get these big snowstorms. 7 seconds and counting. Will Eastern View get off a last shot? They will not. Third quarter comes to an end, 62-42. Eastern View trailing Culpeper here on the Culpeper Media Network.
This season of high school basketball is brought to you by Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the entire Culpeper community. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org.
Well, final quarter coming up 62-22. Eastern View trailing Culpeper, and Lanai Tyree will throw it in for Culpeper, and we're underway. Skylar Orange into the middle.
Good entry pass. I like that play. Trying to get her going.
Not bad. Deal had a shot there and wouldn't take it. She was wide open. Robinson squares up. And again, she had sideways rotation on that ball. Rotation was going to the left on that. And the ball went that way. So she is 2 out of 10 from the field, from three-point range. Having a cold night. The thing you got to worry about next week with this snow so much, I bet for three. Nice shot. That's her third three of the night.
It's 11 points for Abed.
It's supposed to get down to about 0 on the Monday night and Tuesday night. And when it stays below freezing for a week, like it's supposed to, you get pipes freezing up, and you know, viewers better make sure that they got everything squared away with their pipes, because I'm afraid we're going to have some bursting next week. I saw this happen in 1976 when we had that really bad cold snap.
Always at night, I always leave a little stream of water running in my spigot. Is that?
Yeah.
For me, that's worked in the past.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, another problem to make it compound it even more, if you live in the country and electricity goes off and you have no way to even let it run at night, you know, it could be really bad in the next week. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be. Brent Weichel puts one in. But you got to be prepared for that. And nobody's prepared for the electricity to go out and it stay below freezing for a week, unless you got a wood stove.
Well, the puppy takes the most preparation, Donnie, unfortunately. You know, I got to put, a tarp outside or a pea pad in the garage or AstroTurf in the garage.
Well, you know what?
It's really a lot of responsibility. But I love that puppy. That puppy is adorable.
Oh, I'm sure that puppy loves you.
That puppy pees when I get home. On the floor.
Oh, God.
But it pees when everybody comes in the door because it's so excited.
How did I get messed up in this? 64-25. Abed. Weichel threw it away. And Weichel comes up with the loose ball after a little. Oh, there, you saw the spin on that one. That was great. Robinson for 3 more. Tyree. Whistle. And the ball will go over to Eastern View. 31 points for Amaya Robinson. Half a point away from her season average. Deal underneath, tried to shoot it and had it partially blocked. Orange gets out, but Abed steals it. And the other way, Tyree comes up. Get a little wild out there now as Weichel goes down, puts it off the glass for 2.
$11 for Weichel.
She's really improved this year. Carmen Johnson shot no good. Ball kicked around and touched last by, let's see who they're going to give it to. It's going to be Culpeper ball. 3:46 and the clock is running.
I think Tyree could be a good player too. She's already pretty good, but I think she's going to be improving quite a bit.
Robinson, in and out.
Good rebound there by Tyree.
And Lyle will go to the free throw line to shoot. Off the back iron. You know, we may not see you for a while. If it snows, we probably won't have school next week.
Yes, I don't look for us to have school next week at all. I mean, with the temperatures down in the lower 20s and teens and single digits.
Yep. Now, I'm not officially calling it off, but if I was a betting man, I would give it 90% odds that you're not going to go to school next week. Why'd you know? Or JMU. Robinson for 2. She's just all kinds of acrobatic shots tonight.
She's got a great little flip spin shot off the glass. I like it.
That's 33 for her. 2 minutes and counting, or 2.5 minutes.
Right there. Yeah. Good shot.
And 35.
See, at the next level, though, she's going to have to pull up. They're not going to give her that every time.
No, they're not. I bet for 3. Nope. Madison Kropp to Robinson. And she got the roll on that. Nice soft touch. 37. If our count is correct, and I think we are. Abed off the glass, got it. 76-27. Robinson, he is now 2 for 11, I think, from three-point range tonight.
3, I think. She hit one a minute ago, remember?
3 for 11, right.
Abed's having a good game. She's got 13 points.
Lena's a good little ball player. She has a sister on JV, too. And the JV, Eastern View JVs won both games last night, boys and girls. So Eastern View has some players coming up. Abed's second shot is no good. Skylar Orange ahead to Madison Crop. Won't take it. Orange will off the front iron. And McFarland is fouled.
Maya needs 3 for 40 tonight, Donnie. What's the odds on that? Give me some odds. With a minute to go.
I think she's going to get 39.
I think she's going to hit a 3. I know she's going to get 2 here.
And there's the 39. And that's probably going to put her on the bench. Timeout on the floor, and with timeout we will quickly mention some of our sponsors tonight. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the Culpeper community. UVACreditUnion.org. K&M Lawn, Garden, and Arbor Supplies, now located directly across 29 from right here at Eastern View High School. K&M, from grass to trees, they aim to please. 825-8371. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530. All right, predictions on the football game of the weekend.
Got to go with Seattle and New England.
I'm in agreement with you, 100%.
New England's going to be tougher one because they're playing at Denver. That's always tough.
Denver's got a good ball club this year, but I think New England is the better team. They have the better quarterback. Thomas comes up with that loose ball, 40 seconds. Madison Crop. And Thomas lost it. "25 seconds. I bet. Ooh, way downtown. That looked like a shot you would take, Gary. And just like you, it came up short. No, I take that back. You could shoot. You could shoot in your day. 4 seconds. Skylar Orange for 3 as the buzzer sounds. Final score. Culpeper 81, Eastern View 27, and we'll be back with a final note in just a moment.
This season of high school basketball is brought to you by Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the entire Culpeper community. Learn more at UVACreditUnion.org.
was predictable is an understatement. The first time these two teams met, it was 82-30. This time, it's 81-27. You couldn't come up with an easier one than that to call. Amaya Robinson, another great night, 39 points, Gary.
39 points for Amaya and 19 points for Gabby Davis and 11 points for Bryn Weichel. And I thought Eastern View played a better second half, though. I thought Lena Abed really shot the ball well, played very good the second half, and she had 13 points. And Angie Jamu, she had 8 points, so she had a good game too.
It was a good ball game. If you're a Culpeper fan, if it was Eastern View, well, we get them next year. We'll see how it goes. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes for the game between the Eastern View Cyclone boys team and the Culpeper Blue Devils. And until then, we're signing off, and we will see you in about 20 minutes here on the Culpeper Media Network.
This season of high school basketball is brought to you by Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons. UVA Community Credit Union, strengthening the financial health of our members and of the entire Culpeper community. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org.